What up, people? Um, this video is going to be a quick little tutorial. As you can actually tell from my previous video, some of you may or may not know I actually have a prosthetic eye. So usually, every now and then, I'll take a photo of me with my prosthetic eye, just mess around with it, editing different objects, in the white of my eye, like this one. I made the pupil and iris black. Um, Kind of looks weird. I think it looks cool. I don't care. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna try to mess around. I did this one a while back. I made the iris and pupil the earth. Well, the pupil is black. Looks like a black hole, but the iris is the earth. Pretty easy to do. All it is you just mask off an outline around what you want, copy it, paste it on the image you want to put it on, then resize it and blend it. For this one, I'm going to be doing the moon. So, yeah, let's get started. There's a few ways you can outline it. You can use the elliptical mask tool. It's easy to use, but it's such a pain in the ass to get it in the right spot. Like, you have to put it all the way outside the image, drag it over, then drag down, to mask it off like perfectly, which is cool. I mean, I don't mind it, but sometimes you can't get it perfect. Like this one, actually, I got it perfect. Okay, alright, so what you do is you go up to edit, copy, go back to the photo you want to edit it in, edit, paste. Sorry about this image being, or I have to resize this real quick. The image of the moon I used, super high def. Resolution was like 3300 by like 20 something hundred, so I have to resize it because it was huge. Let's see. Alright, once you got it down a little bit to where you can zoom in on the photo and you can still, see it. Alright, go back here. Alright. Now what you want to do is you want to pretty much put it as center as you can where your iris would be. If you can't, just try. It's not super hard, but it's not easy at the same time. Especially when, see, I blacked out what was behind it, so it's kind of hard to do. Alright, double click. Alright, you can see it's there. It's about as close as I'm going to get it. So, what I'm going to do is, alright, let's see if I can do anything else on it. Okay. I want to see if I can warp it real quick. No. I could warp it, but it won't be circular anymore. Alright. I'm going to do this the easy way. Alright, I'm going to zoom in a lot. It's going to get very pixely because I'm going to zoom in so I can paint around it. Alright, what you want to do is you want to get the eyedropper tool. Select the color, of the eye you want to paint it. It copies the color that's on the photo. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to the paint tool, and I'm going to make this as small as I can get. Pretty much, I'm just going to paint around it. I mean, this way takes a long time. If you're not patient, I mean, I'm kind of patient, but then I'm not. I don't suggest doing it this way. It doesn't take long. it's just very time consuming. If you mess up, you gotta go back. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can. So I apologize if it kind of takes me a little bit. I am doing this with one eye. So, gotta bear with me. Alright. You can still leave some little dark shades in the eye itself when you're doing it. It will add some sort of depth to the photo. Like I said, it's all personal. I mean, you don't have to do this. I could have just left it how I left it. You know, it wouldn't have mattered. But I'm trying to get it as perfect as I can. Let's see. Alright, almost getting there. Almost done. And if any of you guys wonder what happened to my eye, I was in a bad car accident in 06. I had my eye up to 09, but between then and 09, I had multiple surgeries. Pretty much to save my eye, and then in 09, I just ended up, you know, pretty much doctor couldn't do anything more about it. So, worst case scenario, I had to have them take my eye, which they don't really take your eye anymore. They don't, you know, take the whole eye out. You don't have a full glass eye. It's not like pirates. Yeah. See, you can, when you zoom out far, you can barely see the blending. So I'm gonna try to fix it a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here to the blur tool. Yeah, blur tool. I'm gonna make it as small as I can go. I'm gonna put it on soft round, or yeah, that is the hard round. It doesn't leave so much of a the soft round doesn't leave so much of an imprint. It's sort of, you know, smooth edged, whereas the hard, it has a defined edge around it, and you can tell it's been messed with. So I'm try to you know, blend this in as much as I can. So hold up, bear with me real quick. Alright, I'm gonna make it a little bigger. I'm gonna put soft pressure. You know what, let me make it a little smaller. There we go. So blend in, blend in, blend. See, if you noticed, it's getting more and more blended on the here. Trying to make the colors, you know, pretty much ease together. Alright, now I'm going to go to hard round pressure. Blend it some more in the spots that are giving me a little bit of trouble. Alright, hold up, oops. Let me zoom out real quick. And then, as you can see, you don't see the blending as much. I mean, of course, you zoom in, you're gonna see it, but you don't. And there's an easy way to even cover up this black. You just get the eyedropper tool again, get the color of the skin, preferably a lighter color of your skin. Pretty much do the same thing. Zoom in a lot more. You know, go back to the brush. Fill in the dark parts a little bit. It's just like shading when you're drawing with charcoal. You know, all you're using is black, but there's so many different shades of it. You blend them in, give it effects. That's how it is with this. So that's fine up there. Alright, let me zoom out a little bit. Go back to the blur tool. Blur this in. There we go. There you go. As easy as that. Now if you look, when I zoom out, you can't notice a thing. Only when you zoom in. Alright, so one way to make the pupil, it's pretty easy. It's actually the easiest step. Pretty much, you get your brush tool. Make sure you choose your color. I want it black, of course. Now there's a few different ways. If you look at my real pupil, it's not really solid. Your pupil's not really solid around the edge. It's sort of, you know, fades out. So what you do is you use soft round. Try to get it about the same size as your other pupil. I mean, you can put it as big as you want. You want to look like a pothead, you can make it as big as you want. I'm actually going to put it a little bit smaller because with this brush right here, it actually looks bigger than it is because how it fades out. So I'll make it a little smaller. Make sure you try to put it centered as in the middle of your iris as you can. Then pretty much make it as dark as you want. There you go. As you can see, I have a moon as my eye. Alright, that's about it, guys. Just a quick little video. It might be weird for some of you, but this is what I do when I get bored. So, yeah. Rate, comment, subscribe. Laters.